Hello and welcome to another Midweek Message. I'm Ray. Did I tell you that I've put up a flagpole with the Union flag flying on the top? It's actually, I wanted a pole to hold up this piece of wire, which is one end of my aerial. And I didn't want to just stick any old pole up. So I thought what I'll do, get a flagpole, which Trish bought me for my birthday, which is this coming weekend. And I put that up, the flag's on top, and you can barely see it, but going to the very top of the pole is the end of my wire aerial. So it's a flagpole, but also it's a stealth aerial mast. And I'm very pleased with it. The neighbours like it. In fact, one neighbour said, "Do you want a hand? Let me know if you want a hand putting it up." So that's really good. I'm pleased with that. I'm looking at it out of the window now as I talk to you from my high-tech studio. Sadly, we lost one of our rabbits the other day. Did I tell you that? I can't remember what I've talked about and what I haven't talked about. Yeah, Hetty, the lady rabbit, she passed away, and it's just left Woody. He's on his own. He looked a bit sad the first day or two. He looked lost, I suppose. He was just sitting there looking around. It's all very sad, but he's getting on a bit now, of course, as well. He's getting pretty old. He doesn't do much leaping around anymore. The tortoise will outlive us. He's 14. He's 14 years old, I believe. He's got a good 100 years left yet, so he will outlive us. But that's a shame about Hetty. That was a sad day. Now, several of you have asked about, do you remember I mentioned that I had a Lambretta scooter? Was that last Sunday's episode? I did have a Lambretta scooter, and several of you have said, did you join in the mods and the rockers at Brighton? Because Brighton's only 10 miles, where are we? East of where I am. No, I wasn't a mod or a rocker. I've got to explain this because I've had quite a few messages about it. I thought you were a rocker. You must be a mod because you've got a scooter. I wasn't either. I was a hippie. I tell you why I had the Lambretta. I was, 16? You could drive a scooter or a motorbike at 16 and a car at 17. So at 16, I needed transport. So a friend of mine had a Lambretta for sale. It was quite a nice one. I wasn't bothered whether it was a motorbike or a scooter. It didn't really occur to me. I wanted wheels, a set of wheels to get me around. And it was a good price. Well, I thought it was. I bought this scooter. Was it £20 or something? And it was, the engine had it. I took it along to a scooter place and they did a new piston and a rebore. Then it went like a bomb. It was fantastic. But that's the only reason I got the Lambretta. It happened to be for sale at a good price. And I thought, that'll do. That'll get me around to work and back. Nothing to do with mods and rockers. I was a hippie. I had the long hair, the full beard. Now imagine this. 16 years old, 17, 18, in the 60s. I was a hippie. And I did, this will make you laugh, I did put flowers in my hair. I don't know where all the photos were. I don't think there were so many photos in those days, were there? These days, we're taking photos of anything and everything. If it moves, take a photo. If it doesn't move, take a photo. Phones, iPads, goodness me. There must be millions of billions of photos taken every day throughout the world of something or other. Videos, of course, as well. But back then in the 60s, yeah, people had cameras, but they weren't taking photos of each other all the time. So sadly, I don't know that there were any photos of me with the hair, the flowers. I used to wear hats. Can you believe it? I used to wear hats with flowers in. And then I moved on to the big, do you remember the kipper tie? The huge tie with flowers all on it. And the big collars on shirts and jackets. I had some lovely clothes. I had a beautiful pair of flares, velvet, crushed velvet, hipster flares. And I had a matching crushed velvet tailored jacket. You know, where it goes in at the waist? The shirts went in at the waist. Yeah, oh dear, these days I need them to go out at the waist. Not in at the waist. Oh, I don't know. What's that? Yes, it was convex. Now, no, it was concave. I now need convex jackets and shirts. There was what could I call it? A kind of cult. You were either a Stones fan or a Beatles fan. So you're either into the Rolling Stones or the Beatles. And I have to admit, I was into the Rolling Stones, and I still am. Mick Jagger, Keith. All right, Keith. Excellent stuff. I love the Stones. I've been to see them, is it two or three times? Can't remember how many times. Saw Hendrix, of course, at the Royal Albert Hall. But now I'm waffling on. Ray's Rants at protonmail.com. Email me. I've no idea what this Sunday's episode's going to be about. So as I've often said in the past, it's going to surprise me as much as it will surprise you. Take care. See you Sunday. Bye-bye for now.